What if I told you? The biggest reason you're missing clay targets has nothing to do with your eyesight, nothing to do with your shotgun, and almost nothing to do with your reflexes. In fact, the harder you try to aim your lead, the worse your shooting usually becomes. That sounds backwards. After all, if you want to hit something moving, shouldn't you carefully measure how far in front to point? That's exactly what thousands of shooters believe, and it's exactly why they stay stuck. The world's best clay shooters don't calculate inches. They don't freeze the barrel in front of the bird. Most of the time, they simply move with the target and trust something they've trained into their subconscious. Today, we're going to uncover how that actually works. Because once you understand it, lead stops being a mystery. Instead, it becomes something your body naturally creates. Stay until the end, because I'll give you one mental exercise that can completely change how you see moving targets. It's surprisingly simple. Almost nobody teaches it, yet it may be the fastest way to stop chasing the barrel forever. Point 1. Stop thinking lead is a distance. Let's begin with the biggest misconception. Most shooters think lead is a number. 2 feet, 3 feet, 6 inches. The problem? Clay targets don't care about numbers. Every target changes. Speed changes, angle changes, distance changes, wind changes, your position changes. Trying to memorize lead distances is like trying to memorize every cloud in the sky. It simply doesn't work. Instead, elite shooters think in movement. They match the speed of the target. The barrel stays moving. The eyes stay locked on the clay. Lead happens naturally. Here's something worth asking yourself. Have you ever hit a crossing bird perfectly, then completely missed the exact same target 5 minutes later? If lead were just a fixed distance, that wouldn't happen. The difference wasn't the lead, it was your movement. And that's the first breakthrough. Lead isn't something you place, it's something you create. But if that's true, why do experienced shooters seem to know exactly where the barrel should be? That's where things become really interesting. Point 2. Your eyes already know more than you think. Your brain has been solving moving object problems your entire life. You catch keys, you catch baseballs, you park a car, you cross busy streets. You don't calculate, you react. Clay shooting works the same way, until you interrupt it. The moment you stare at the barrel, your brain switches from instinct to conscious calculation. And conscious calculation is painfully slow. Here's a funny question. Have you ever tried walking while thinking about every single muscle in your legs? You'd probably trip over absolutely nothing. Shooting works exactly like that. Thinking too much creates hesitation. Hesitation creates a stopped gun. A stopped gun creates a missed target. See the chain? This is why instructors constantly repeat. Eyes first, barrel second, target always. But there's another mistake hiding underneath. One that ruins thousands of otherwise good shots. Point 3. The real enemy is barrel awareness. Many shooters secretly check their barrel during the shot, only for a split second. But that's enough. The instant your eyes leave the target, your swing changes. The barrel slows, timing disappears. Imagine trying to shake someone's hand while looking at your own fingers instead of theirs. It feels awkward immediately. Clay shooting is no different. Your shotgun isn't steering. Your eyes are. Trust your vision, not your barrel. Here's an important mindset shift. Your shotgun follows your eyes, not the other way around. That's why the best shooters often say, "I never saw my barrel." They're not being dramatic. They're telling you exactly how the brain performs at its highest level. But even if you stop looking at the barrel, there's another habit silently stealing your scores, and hardly anyone talks about it. Point 4. Stop trying to be perfect. Perfection sounds admirable until it ruins your shooting. Many shooters wait and wait, trying to create the perfect picture. Meanwhile, the clay keeps flying. Eventually, they panic, rush, miss behind. Sound familiar? Confidence doesn't come from perfect shots. It comes from committed shots. The moment you decide, move. Stay moving. Finish moving. Indecision is far more dangerous than a small aiming error. Here's something that surprises many shooters. A confident, imperfect swing often breaks more targets than a hesitant, perfect plan. Because movement beats paralysis every time. But there's one training habit that speeds up this confidence dramatically. Most people completely ignore it. Point 5. Train your brain, not your gun. Great shooters don't simply fire more shells, they observe more targets. Watch birds, watch friends shoot, watch misses, watch breaks, study movement, even without pulling the trigger. Your brain keeps learning. Neuroscientists call this observational learning. Elite athletes use it constantly. Your subconscious builds timing, pattern recognition improves, reaction speed increases. Here's a challenge. Next time you're waiting your turn, don't check your phone. Watch every target. Predict where it will break. Your learning never stops. And now, we're ready for the biggest lesson of this entire video, because this one changes everything. Point 6. Feel the shot, instead of measuring it. The greatest shooters rarely describe lead in inches. They describe rhythm, flow, connection, feel. That isn't poetry, it's neuroscience. Your subconscious recognizes motion patterns far faster than conscious thought. The goal isn't finding lead. The goal is building movement so consistent. Your brain automatically delivers the correct lead. Think of dancing. Nobody measures every step. They follow rhythm. Clay shooting works the same way. Lead becomes the result, not the objective. This single mindset shift removes enormous pressure. Instead of asking, "Where is my barrel?" ask, "Am I moving naturally with the target?" That question changes everything. But how do you actually practice this? Here's the exercise I promised. Final lesson, the exercise that changes everything. The next time you're at the range, spend one full round with a different goal. Forget breaking every clay. Instead, commit to watching every target with absolute intensity. Keep your eyes glued to the bird. Move naturally. Never check your barrel. Never calculate lead. Simply stay connected until after the shot, whether you hit or miss. Evaluate only one thing. Did you stay visually connected? If yes, that's success. The broken targets will come later. This feels uncomfortable at first, because you're retraining years of habits. But discomfort is often proof that learning is finally happening. Remember, the brain learns through repetition, not panic. Trust the process, because eventually, lead stops feeling like magic. It starts feeling inevitable. Let's bring everything together. Lead isn't a number. It isn't measured in feet. It isn't something you consciously aim. It's the natural result of proper movement, sharp visual focus, continuous gun motion, and complete trust in your subconscious. That's exactly how the best clay shooters in the world approach moving targets. Not because they're gifted, because they've trained the correct habits long enough that conscious aiming simply isn't necessary anymore. So the next time you step onto the station, forget chasing the barrel, forget measuring inches. Watch the target, move with confidence, finish the shot, and let your brain do what it's been designed to do all along. If today's lesson helped change the way you think about lead, you're going to love the next video. In that video, we reveal several powerful clay shooting tips and little-known secrets that many experienced shooters overlook, but the top performers use every time they step onto the range. Click the video appearing on your screen now, and I'll see you there.